Today on the channel, we've got a DJ, we've got a Val, and we've got a Hux Force Link Star Wars unboxing and review. Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxing and review. And today, once again, we use the Force Link that is, without using the Force Link. But we're going to unbox these Force Link style figures, Power of the Force style figures as I always like to call them. We'll unbox them here on the channel. But remember, for all your Star Wars needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So once again, Five Below strikes about 7, 6, 8 years ago, whatever it was. These stores were flooded around me at the Five Belows, and I picked these all up from $2.99 for Val, and she's still hanging around my Five Belows, all the way up to, I think, $4.99, which is technically Five Below. But that's where I picked these up. Really cheap. They weren't that much more expensive at retail, $9.99, $8.99, depending on your stores. But I passed on these back in the day. I wasn't collecting these, and I don't know why I'm collecting them now, in all truth and honesty. But you go to Five Below, you see these things as a deal. You said, you know what? These will fit in. These will fit in my Star Wars collection. And will they? Will they fit in? I guess we'll see. But we're going to unbox them, and we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. We're going to start with ladies first. That's a newer rule on the channel. We'll start with old Val from the Han Solo movie, of course. There she is. Val looking only like she can look. Another dangerous peg warmer from the Black Series days. I remember buying her for $20, brand new off the pegs, and saying to myself, why am I buying this? I should wait 6 months and it should be like $5, and that's exactly what happened. That's where the long game, we should all play it more, and especially myself, I should play it more, but you know how it goes. But we got Val, part of the Force Link 2.0. She does come with a blaster. Like I said, Power of the Force articulation. A very good looking Power of the Force style figure right here. Looks good to me. On the back, nothing to write home about. There's nothing. There's no sayings. There's no blurbs. Basically, if you're just a little kid and you've never seen this movie, you don't know what's going on, you have no idea if this is a good guy. You don't know if it's a bad guy or gal in this case. It's just a mystery. It's a mystery. It's one of Earth's mysteries. But yeah, let's unbox it. Let's see what's going on with old Val here. Val, see you later. Off to the sky. See you later off there. Plastic prison time. You got the blaster, of course. You got her. A lot of good colors on this figure. This ain't so bad. This ain't so bad so far. Let's pull her out. Got that tape. Oof. See you later. Off to the side. No holster for her gun. That is a little frustrating there. She does have a wire attached to her arm. I can see if a little kid had this, these wires would be ripped out about day one. They would not stay. We see that with the Black Series these days, and it absolutely infuriates me. That one Speeder Bike Trooper GameStop exclusive we unboxed, I about threw that thing across the room. I was so mad. That wire, I lifted the arm up once and bam, wire rips. So I don't like wires like that. Unless they're removable, they should be made to be removable on these figures, especially one like this that's for little kids out there. But Val looks good. It looks like the character, much better looking figure than the Power of the Force days. I mean, it has a little bit more of a style. Not quite vintage collection, not quite Black Series, but definitely good for the value. And like I said, this one is at Five Below currently in my area at $2.99, probably yours as well. She does hold her blaster in her hand, of course. Articulation-wise, you got the head, you got the legs up and down, you got the arms up and down, and that's it. That's all the articulation you're getting with old Val. Nothing more, nothing less. And a lot of good colors here. You got that white scarf going on. You got the black coat with the red wires. The brown kind of duster. Almost looks like a sweater tied around her waist, but it's a duster type thing. You got that. Got black boots, all that kind of stuff there. Good head sculpt. Looks like the actress. The hair is really cool. That's what I noticed the most about Val in the movie and the action figures. This cool hairdo there. Just looks different from the rest of the Star Wars galaxy. I don't know if anybody quite had a hairdo like this. So you got to set yourself apart. You guys know how that goes. But this Val, strong enough. $2.99, worth it if you count it. That's what I count it. $2.99, worth it. Never going to stand up. Need a peg stand. She does have the Force Link on the bottom of her feet, but she does have holes. So I need to get stands. I've got a big pack. I'm going to need a heck of a lot more before this is all said and done. This Star Wars journey we're on. It's a complicated journey, as you guys know. So there it is. All right, let's move on to General Hux. Now, General Hux, a bad guy. You know, a lot of people hated this guy, but then he turned around to be not so bad after all. No spoilers, but There he is. He does come with a blaster, and he also comes with that mouse droid. And we've seen that mouse droid released so many times over the years. It's just funny we got it once again with Hux here. But for you guys who didn't have it in the past, hey, now you got another chance of getting it. So there it is right there. On the back, same as Val. Nothing special, nothing, no blurbs, no anything. You know, some people might think this is the star of the movie because there's no blurb to tell them any different. They might say, this is the guy that starred in the Star Wars. They'll think General Hux is some magical guy. Pull him out. See you later. See you later. Up high. There it is. Instructions. Don't need them. See you later. Into the garbage can. Scores. Larry Bird style in the old school three-point contest. An amazing time there. Plastic Prison, General Hux. There he is, looking only like he can look. I always loved the three-point contest back in the day, and the slam dunk contest, that NBA All-Star Weekend. You'd have the legend game, or you'd have the celebrity games. See you later. I liked all that stuff. I liked the year. I don't remember what year it was. Probably early 90s, maybe late 80s. I remember Craig Hodges, three-point wizard for the Chicago Bulls. He got let go by the Bulls, but he was still part of the three-point. He was automatic on the three-point line. I don't know why the Bulls released him, but I remember he won the three-point contest in just an NBA jacket because he didn't have a team. They kicked him off the team, or they released him, and then Craig Hodges just had to represent himself. It was an amazing show of events by Craig Hodges, and I wonder to this day what Craig Hodges is up to now. He's probably at the local schoolyard just hitting threes, just raining threes all day long. I don't know. If you guys know where Craig Hodges is, let me know. But there's that mouse droid. We've seen this before in all black and a shiny black, and this one's more of a gray silver. Very old school wheels on it from like 1950s Hot Wheels cars is what it reminds me of. But it does roll. It is a cool accessory, cool enough. And like I said, you get the blaster with him. There's no holster for his blaster, but he will fit in great with some of the Rebel troops out there. You don't have to put him in the Force Awakens era figures. You can mix him in with Darth Vader and some of his Imperial troopers, Death Star gunners, things like that. You could put him in there, and that's what I'm probably going to end up doing, because like I've said before, I don't know if the later trilogy is going to have a spot in my collection. We'll see. We'll see where it all shakes out. You know, space is tight, and I thought I had a ton of space, and I do have a lot of space, but do I want to give up, 16 foot of shelving to all 3 3/4? I'd really like 8 to 10. 8 to 10. So we'll see how much I can cram into one shelf without it looking too crazy. I got a lot of work to do, guys. I just got to take a couple weeks off of doing videos and maybe just work on my collection a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. Let's finish it up. Like I said, this one's good. It looks like a good soldier. Articulation-wise, it's all the typical Power of the Force articulation. Not a lot to say about him, but a lot of good colors going on. I love the all black. It just looks dark. It looks menacing. Just a good figure. Just a good villain figure to have on your shelf that could fit in any generation of Star Wars toys. That's how I see it. Now we move on to DJ, a very annoying character in the movie. I don't even know why he was really around. I can't even remember. I remember him like not talking or stuttering or something like that. It was really annoying. I don't know. But this is another one. In the Black Series, this guy peg-warmed to the umpteenth degree. He was everywhere forever. He was like a young Rio, but even worse. At least Rio smiles at you when you see her. This guy, he just sat there just looking like a box of hot garbage, basically. And not too much different here. And once again, I did get this extremely cheap at $5 below, so I don't feel so bad with myself. But it is what it is. No declaration of what this guy does, what movie this is from, outside of... it's Star Wars. That's all you get. You don't get a lot of bells and whistles with these, unfortunately. So there it is. See you later, up high. See you later, off to the side. Can't hit it in the basket. Oh, denied off the rim. Hard times, hard times. He comes with a blaster. There he is in the plastic prison. He's got a blaster with him. Everybody needs a blaster. So there it is. See you later. See you later. Oh, we got tape that came off of him. Where am I going to put this tape? Put it right there. That's good enough. Interesting blaster here, though. It's all silver, not a lot of paint apps, not a lot going on with this thing. Kind of is what it is. But I don't think we've seen this blaster before. At least I have not, so I do like that. No holster once again. I always hated this hat this guy wore. I don't know. He's got a robe, jacket, shawl. What are we going to call it? Oh, we can store the blaster on his leg. I'm taking it back. Or can we? No, we can't. Never mind. I was lying. It looks like it fits, but it doesn't fit. It's like it's a trick. What is this about? It's got a place, it's got a holster for it, but this gun that he comes with doesn't fit in there. So that just tells you it's reuse time. Reuse City is what we got here with old DJ. And he's not even a good DJ. He's not like a DJ Jazzy Jeff. That's probably the best DJ of all time, right? What other DJs are there? DJ Tanner, of course, from Full House. You can't forget her. So it's probably between DJ Jazzy Jeff and DJ Tanner. DJ Star Wars, you're going to be like 3rd or 4th or maybe 100th down the line in the old DJs. DJ Peterson, famous wrestler, the AWA days as well. A lot of famous DJs out there. But this one, it is what it is. Once again, I almost think this guy would be good as a Patreon in like Mos Eisley Cantina. I'll mix him in somewhere there. I just don't want to go all out with some of these later Star Wars releases on their own shelves. I just don't think they warrant. They aren't shelf space worthy. They aren't display worthy for themselves, and that's the way I see it. I don't know. Interesting unboxings here with the Force Link. Can't say I really recommend these unless you're just a crazed fan or something like that. Just not a lot of the meat on the bone here. Not a lot of excitement. The excitement truly was getting the best of me, going to Five Below with the kids, getting coloring book stuff, and then seeing these for super cheap, saying, oh my gosh, that's a pretty good deal. I better pick these up. And that's what I did. And rarely do I regret purchases with these Force Links. Outside of that Luke Skywalker, I really feel like if I could run it back, I probably would have passed. That's probably my recommendation to you guys as well. But maybe you got recommendations for me. Feel free to leave a comment, your thoughts on these, anything else you want to say down in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. SirPaul64 is where you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. Of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Support the channel. Help mend my broken heart from buying these figures. Pick up a t-shirt, search Kyle Peterson. So for the Force Link, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.